We're talking about we're jumping around, but we're talking about a potential buddy movie with
I'll give you my
some
pitch.
of our favorite current actors, entertainers, whatever. Iñaki Godoy, who played Luffy on One Piece,
said that.
and Xolo Maridueña,
Okay,
Blue Beetle, and Cobra Kai. Go, Tom.
here's your plot. These two are in college together. Xolo's character has never even been to Mexico before. He was raised in America. How do you say his name again? The other guy?
Iñaki.
Iñaki's a fun-loving, partier at college. He's like, his buddy's never been to Mexico. And then he finds out not only has he never been to Mexico, he's a virgin. So Iñaki's going to take brother down to Mexico to get laid for the first time, where it counts by a real Mexican prostitute, and all hell breaks loose on the way. There's your movie. But he doesn't tell him that's the plot eventually. His first initial thing is he's like, you got to go to the homeland. You got to see where we come from, brother. You got to go home. You got to see Mexico. We got the weekend off. We're going like a spring break time or whatever. And then he gets down there and he finds out that was what his whole plot was, is to get him laid at the Mexican whorehouse.
Okay. I'm going to rewrite
he falls in love with a hitchhiker on the way.
I want to rewrite that.
I have a different plot.
No, I'm
I have a
kidding.
different plot that is.
Come on, that's raunchy road comedy.
No, I don't
that's
want raunchy.
You're there. You're there. But go ahead, Shado.
Okay, so my plot is that these are two very smart computer guys, and they've been sent to Mexico to fix a massive computer problem. We're not making fun of them being dumb Mexicans.
Boring. I didn't say they were dumb.
Really good. Yours is going to be dumb.
No, it's fun.
No. Let me finish. So the point is, the guy from Blue Beetle, they go down. Xolo actually can't speak a word of Spanish, but when they got hired by the IT company, they thought he could, because he's
faked it. He faked a couple words, right?
Pardon me?
So because he faked a couple words, like
no. They're racist enough to. It's an entire white company, and they go, "Well, you got a Mexican name."
They just assume he can speak Spanish.
Right. They just assume, which is good. It speaks to a certain reality here.
Correct.
Yes.
And
it's very Bill Forsyth.
See, this stuff could be still part of my plot too.
And Havoc. Yeah, you could combine the two. Anyway,
combine it.
There's my basic plot.
Okay, Brian, what do you got?
Well, I don't know if I can top either of those ideas, but I still think a road movie is the way to go with these guys, and maybe it could be called, like, well, somebody said Fun in Acapulco, maybe Road to Acapulco.
Yeah.
Obviously, they'd have to play entirely different personalities from each other, like Hope and Crosby, Land of Hope and Crosby.
You have what Paul said in the beginning, and that's kind of what pisses them off or whatever, and they need to go have some fun.
But on their way down there,
yeah, exactly. On their way down there, though, they get mistaken for like Colombian drug lords or something, so they're being chased the whole way down. There you go.
That's fun. That's fun. I would like some kung fu though.
Well, yeah, they got to fight their way out of this shit.
Yeah, well, they could be.
And they're computer nerds, like Paul said, so they're in way over their heads. Yeah,
they met in a dojo, even though they're different personalities, and that's why they could fight their way out.
Well, that's where you find it's funny, is because Xolo is like all reserved, and then you find out, like, you have this great scene where he kicks the shit out of a guy, and Iñaki turns to him and goes, "You know karate?"
Is that your Mexican?
That's what he sounded like in fucking. He had the voice like this. He talks like this through the whole. Yeah, it wasn't like an actual accent. It was just kind of a fake accent.
Where's the name Iñaki come from?
Iñaki is actually Basque.
Ah, so Spanish. Spanish.
So not even Spanish, really.
No, I mean, Basque or
that's why I wasn't sure. Is he actually Mexican? I know he's a Mexican star, but I thought he was from
he's from Mexico City. No, he's
is he? Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
Iñaki, and then Godoy is hardcore Spanish Portuguese. Godoy, there was a Godoy that was.
That's
like,
what I was gonna say. I thought he was from like Portugal or something like that.
That's where you could have a running gag where people keep calling him Spanish, and of course he's Basque, and he would hate that.
There you go. See, we're writing a great movie already. Call us.
Definitely call us. Definitely call us. But you know, these are
Ollie can play one of the bad guys.
Oh, that would be
nice
good.
too.
And Romy should have a
the
partner
hat.
too.
Oh yeah,
Romy's the mom.
Both
Romy's
of
the
them
mom.
make love to Romy and bang her.
We're not going there. No,
Jesus, Paul.
and Polly has to watch.
What kind of movie are you making
it's
here,
a
man?
very different movie, Paul.
Here's a scene right here where Godoy Iñaki like lets them know, hey, dude, we're fucking in trouble, and then that's like, you know, Xolo's response right there, you know, and then maybe they're after an older woman. Yeah, be kind of hot. Kind of like
that's what I mean. It's like the first time, like he's trying to take him to the same you know, the same lady of the night that he had his first time or something like that.
So now Romy is a Mexican prostitute. Is that what
you don't have to have her that? No, you could have her be one of the moms.
Children. Wow.
I'm hearing elements of many other famous movies being thrown in.
That's how movies are made now, man.
Tom,
I know how to pitch a movie. You got to walk in and go, look, it's Goonies meets Dracula.
Oh,
and then they'll go, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Winter Soldier says they should be Cabana Boys.
I mean, that's not what this is, but I mean, this is more like Road Trip meets.
Yeah, what is this? Road Trip meets
Scarface?
Meets Spies Like Us.
I like Road Trip meets Step Brothers.
Yeah. Yes. Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not Dumb and Dumber.
And Nunchucks.
Yeah, with some, we can throw some nunchucks in. I'm all for it.
Gotta have nunchucks. We haven't seen Xolo do nunchucks.
Not yet. I could teach him.
We should have them throw actual nuns. I think that would be funny.
Chuck nuns.
We could call it Tonto Mas Tonto.
Stupid and stupider.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey. No. Sorry. Take your finger off the button.
No, that's Dumb and Dumber just in Mexico.
Yeah, but I did it in
They're not stupid though. That's the whole point.
I did the work.
They're smarter.
Maybe they have to play stupid for some reason.
Because that was what you added to this, is that they're nerds.
Oh, I know, and I'm just throwing it out. I figured that
Heather's meets Beetlejuice.
There you go. See, you just throw random shit together. They don't care.
Just throw random shit. You got the two hottest young Latino stars in right now. So
yeah, and
you
know what?
Entertaining.
It
basically you'd pitch it as
women.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai meets Road Trip, basically.
Cobra Kai meets Road Trip, but we need a chick. We need a hot
cameo
chick.
from Salma.
There's a little
Hayek.
bit of Revenge of the Nerds mixed in.
Cameo from Salma.
Bless you.
Okay.
Yes, Salma Hayek. There you go.
She has to be in it, just as a cameo, perhaps.
She can play the Holy Grail chick.
Romy would be the lead.
Go to White Castle.
They could.
Wouldn't that be Brown Castle these days?
No, that would be too much like the other
Taco
one.
Bell.
They go to Cancun.
Taco Bell.
They go Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Did they go to Cancun?
Both guys go to Mexico, mistaken for criminals, and need to rely on a friend to help. Mi primo Benny.
See, there you go. Soul Assassins.
Salma would be the friend.
That's kind of what I was saying. Yeah.
I want it. I'd love it if at no time were they recognized or mistaken for anything criminal, and all the white guys around them are like they are. We avoid every cliche.
Yeah, it's got to. If you're going to play with the stereotypes, there's got to be like a great, twist to it.
Sure
the way you play with the stereotype is they're the ones that avoid it. That's how you play.
Yeah, but you have Tom with the Mexican
what you could have is
prostitute. Come on.
Well, that was they never actually get there to do it or whatever. He doesn't actually lose his virginity. That's what I said. They meet a hitchhiker along the way, and he falls in love with her.
Are the prostitutes waiting for them? Like there's an appointment?
No, they're just down there or whatever. No, he's just there.
It's on the phone.
He just knows where she's at.
Polly, on your phone.
And actually, you could even make it funnier. Is like she's not even. You could actually have it be some like really ugly chick, because like after like all this time, he's like, you built it up, and
wow,
yeah, I'd want to watch that.
You know what's better? Yeah. What's better is if you don't have them. Okay,
listen,
don't want them mistaken for drug lords. No. What you have is when they go across the border, they lose their identities or whatever, so they keep getting chased by the border patrol or something like that. Maybe.
Okay, no, none of that.
No.
What do you want then? Give me something here. Give me something.
I like what you had before. Road trip, computers. Maybe I like the idea.
Oh, there you go. Julie says they get kidnapped by the cartel. There you go, Julie.
Exactly.
There you go.
There's got to be some fun antics there. There got to be. Maybe they're on a road trip to go see a relative.
I was going to say maybe like, well, when we were talking about the cartel, I was going to say maybe the one was like has an older brother or something that's wrapped up in it or something like that.
It could be the death of a relative that I don't know very well.
Maybe one of their buddies or friends are in jail. It doesn't even have to be to a prostitute. We could just do that. Like maybe their buddy was partying down there and he's stuck in a Mexican prison and now they got to go get him out, or Mexican jail, and they got to go get him out.
It's just high
something like that.
What's with you in jails, man?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Or they go and reprogram the computer and come back.
Because I know as soon as I go to Mexico, I'm winding up in jail.
Cartel chase to